In every anime show, one of the most important pieces in it is arguably the rival. Whether you like fighting genre of anime, you like slice of life anime, is always going to be some type of rival in that show opposing the main cast. That is Naruto and Sasuke. So in this video, we're going to be going over every form of Sasuke and Naruto throughout the series and seeing who wins in each battle. Please, if you like the videos, drop a like on the video. If you like videos like this, you might like my other videos as well. Subscribe. We're so close to 400 subscribers. Probably might hit it about before this video is uploaded, but just hit the subscribe button anyways. On the road to 500. Let's get it. So we're gonna be breaking up into multiple parts. Obviously, part 1 mostly arcs in part 1. Then after that, part 2 mostly arcs in Shippuden. But many little power-ups that they get in certain arcs where that's not their concurrent power. So like for example, Naruto getting the QB amp. Then after that, never touching the QB amp in part 1 until the Chunin exams. We're not just gonna say that just because he got that QB amp right there during the Land of Waves arc, he beat Sasuke every fight after that. Same thing for Sasuke. He got the curse mark in the Chunin exams and was able to defeat the Sound Ninja, but he didn't have no control over that and it got sealed. So we're not just gonna say that curse mark Sasuke beats every form of Naruto after that. We're still gonna take them into play depending on the arc, but we're not just gonna give them that power up every arc after. So first starting with the Land of Waves arc, I'm pretty sure it's almost implied that Sasuke is stronger than Naruto at this point. Even Kakashi said it during the training of the Bell test. He said that Sasuke is pretty much ahead of the other two, Naruto and Sakura. And even on the way to the Land of Waves, Sasuke was able to take 10 with 2 tuning level fighters, and Sasuke really did it pretty easily, and Naruto didn't do anything and was too scared to move. Now we do see Naruto exhibit some levels of battle IQ, being able to concoct a plan to free Kakashi from the water prison, but other than that, we do know that at this point Sasuke is more skilled than Naruto. It's pretty much implied that Naruto is literally working to catch up and to try to beat Sasuke and make sure that Sasuke doesn't beat him. And then even during the fight against Zabuza, Sasuke is the one who really was starting to get faster. Then he Haku's ice mirrors and was able to save Naruto from getting hit by the fatal blow. If Sasuke didn't do that, Naruto would have died, and then Naruto got the QB amp. So obviously if Naruto ended up getting that QB amp during this arc against Sasuke, he wins, but Sasuke majority of this arc is stronger than Naruto. So the next one up is the Chunin exams. Now throughout the Chunin exams, they kind of go around and about, I feel like, because in the first level of the Chunin exams, there really wasn't no fighting or anything. The second level of the Chunin exams, we see Naruto get his QB cloak or QB amp again. It was able to take out Orochimaru's snake, and then after that, the QB power got sealed away. But we still do see Naruto do some great feats in just the second round of the Chunin exams, being able to stack his shadow clone on top of transformation as well. And then after that, losing all that chakra, still had enough chakra to be able to go and fight the enemy. It even surprised Sasuke as well. Not only that, during the fight against Kiba, Naruto was still able to do more things that show his techniques improving and his skill getting up. But Sasuke, I do believe, still has the edge as well. Not only does he have the Sharingan now, the Tsutomi Sharingan, to be able to copy and react to Naruto's moves, he's faster than Naruto, stronger than Naruto at this point. Now we get into the third round of the Chunin exams after they go on their training arcs, and Sasuke learns the Chidori and Naruto learns the summoning and how to tap into Kurama's power. Now it gets a little bit tricky. So one of the things that's very important to say here, very important, the speed that Sasuke had was almost identical to the speed that Lee exhibited, right? He did not surpass Lee's speed, he just copied it enough to be able to gain the speed for the Chidori. So we know that Sasuke's speed is pretty much identical to a Lee with his weights removed. Naruto with his QB cloak, because now he can able to access that power willingly, so it's fair to say that we can add it to him battling Sasuke if you can tap into the power willingly. He was able to go toe-to-toe with the Neji on an equal front, going from pretty much getting netted in his base to now they're moving around and clashing at the same speed. And we know that Lee during the fight against Gaara was talking in his mind, saying that he was saving his gates for Neji as an ace in the hole. So you can imply that Lee and just his weights removed could not be able to take out Neji. I mean, it's more emphasis where even Kakashi says that Neji will be able to beat their Sasuke. So Naruto could very well be faster than the Sasuke with training for the Chidori, with these Naruto that just got his QB cloak or his QB amp willingly. But there's other things that take into the consideration of the battle. Even if you don't think Naruto is faster than the Sasuke with his QB amp, it doesn't really matter. We know that with that QB amp, he would be faster, but without the QB amp, he pretty much gets negged by Sasuke. Like, it's not even close, because he needed that QB amp to catch up to Neji. Before that, Neji was literally just kind of toying with him. Neji could have ended the fight at any point, but he gave Naruto the opportunity to access that QB amp. You could argue that Sasuke would not do that, and he would pretty much see through all Naruto's moves and be able to beat Naruto pretty quickly. And Naruto at this point doesn't doesn't have the Rasengan, so he wouldn't have no combat against the Chidori. If he ended up getting hit by the Chidori from Sasuke, yeah, it's pretty over. That would honestly kill Naruto. I don't think Sasuke would pull it out, but if he did, it's over. But if Naruto ended up summoning Chief Toad, then there's nothing Sasuke would do. So this battle here, Sasuke just outclasses Naruto, and we can even see Naruto kind of worried after seeing how much Sasuke grew. Even Shikamaru commented on it. But when we get into the fight against Gaara, that's kind of like outside of the norm for Naruto, because he got that big boost to be able to fight Gaara and stuff. Now obviously that Naruto ends up beating that Sasuke, because Sasuke literally went against Gaara and got beat while he was transforming, but Naruto came and got the big MC amp. It was able to fight Gaara and then summon Chief Toad and beat Gaara. So going off of like what they concurrently are in this arc, Sasuke takes his arc, but if you want to throw in the Naruto that fought Gaara, then Naruto wins that version, but Sasuke takes the arc. So next one up, we have the Sasuke retrieval arc. Now we know that Naruto went through a ton of training before the Sasuke retrieval arc. Like he learned the Rasengan and got to fight Kabuto and just improved, but that whole time Sasuke was literally asleep and then woke up and was still able to evenly fight with Naruto. But if they would have clashed Rasengan and Chidori, we saw that the Rasengan definitely would have won. But it's crazy that Sasuke literally was sleeping the whole time Naruto was getting stronger and training and going against stronger people, and still woke up and was evenly with Naruto. So there's no point to touch on that. But the Sasuke retrieval arc is kind of implied that Naruto and Sasuke are pretty much even when it comes to the Final Valley fight. Now obviously Sasuke started off stronger, then Naruto got his QB amp, and then Sasuke started progressing with the curse mark, and then they just kept going round and round with transformations. But then it comes down to the clash, because even Naruto's with his Rasengan was still able to clash with the Chidori and evening out, while Sasuke just got his amp from the curse mark. But we know that once he starts getting into his transformations and then Naruto starts going to his transformation, it kind of gets even. But then they do that last Rasengan and Chidori clash. We need to see closely that Sasuke turned the palm from being a thrusting spear to kind of like just like a jab with the Chidori. So we do know that if Sasuke wanted to, he could have pierced right through Naruto and killed him, but he changed it. So I do believe that Sasuke was stronger than Naruto. Was obviously kind of implied. He literally was still moving around when Naruto lost. He could have killed Naruto right in there when Naruto was out of it. So it's implied that Sasuke definitely had the edge here, but Naruto was literally right there on the peg with Sasuke. Now we're in Shippuden territory, and the first arc of the series, when we first see Naruto and then we finally see Sasuke, it's pretty much implied that Sasuke negs Naruto. Like, it's not even close. He was able to speed blitz right into Naruto. He was able to use his Sharingan and go inside the sealed consciousness of QB and Naruto and be able to stop him from getting the QB power also. And this was just Sasuke base, like with just his base Sharingan. He didn't even go into KCM 2, so it was kind of crazy. And this even said by Naruto that Sasuke is too strong. So yeah, it's not even close. In the beginning of Shippuden, Naruto and Sasuke do not compare. So we're not gonna go over Naruto learning the Rasen Shuriken, because yes, that's a powerful ability that upped his stats, and he did get some type of knowledge of the shadow clones as well, but I still don't think that puts him on the tier of Sasuke just being blatantly faster and stronger, because we can kind of even see that Naruto kind of considered that a roadblock to kind of start striving to meet Sasuke. So not really gonna touch on it too much. We still know that Sasuke is stronger, but Naruto having the Rasen Shuriken could prove to be helpful, but Sasuke is just better at this point. Now Taka Sasuke and Sage Mode Naruto. Now this one is going to be not too much of a debate, but it's still a very good fight. I do believe that Naruto is definitely stronger than this Sasuke at this point. Sage Mode Naruto was able to go toe to toe with the Paths of Pain, and we know that this Sage Mode Naruto scales past the Jiraiya that was able to go to the Pains as well. And you know that Jiraiya was seen as assigning above sightings after approaching Sage Mode or tapping into Sage Mode, and we know that Sage Mode Naruto was quoted by multiple people to exceed Jiraiya's power or surpass his predecessors. So yeah, and then Sasuke, he has the Mangekyo Sharingan now, and he has the Amaterasu, but we do know that the Amaterasu can be dodged. We saw the Kage do that in the 5 Kage summon, and that was when Sasuke had more control and growing exponentially during that arc. But here he kind of just tried it against Killer B and it worked, and then he did learn that he can control the flames and turn them off as well. So he really doesn't have any control over the ability just of right now, but again, he still did get stronger a little bit because of his hatred after learning about Itachi. But again, I just feel like Naruto just leads above him when it comes to speed, being faster than Jiraiya. Somebody was able to defeat multiple Paths of Pain, and Naruto came stronger than that and went from swapping hands with the Tendo Path to completely outclassing him once he touched Sage Mode, having stronger abilities as well. Now he has the Rasen Shuriken. He can throw it now. He can make bigger Rasengans. He can make more clones as well, like 3 clones max with the Sage Mode Naruto that he said in the panel. Like, he's just stronger, and he has Gamma Bunta and all the other Toad summon as well. He has Mind Power with the Sage Mode Song of Genjutsu too, if you need to put Sasuke in that. It just, yeah, it's Sasuke loses to Sage Mode Naruto. Well, Taka Sasuke. Now, 5 Kage summit Sasuke and Sage Mode Naruto is probably one of the most controversial things that I've been seeing since I've kind of gotten into scaling and dissecting people. It's kind of one of those things where you really don't know, but you do know at the same time, because we know that Sasuke ended up progressing his Mangekyo Sharingan to the point where now he has a Susanoo. Then he's able to contend with the Raikage as well, and was able to dodge some of his attacks and even pierce his lightning cloak as well. And the Raikage had to go to his V2 cloak just to use body flicker to move out of the way of the Amaterasu. Sasuke was on demon time during this arc, and then not only that, later we see with Danzo, he gets even more stronger with his Susanoo, going from just having the kind of armor around him to now being able to fully use the Susanoo's ability of a long range weapon. But one thing that we have to take into account during the 5 Kage summit, Sasuke was supposed to die like a lot of times during that. He got hit by Karin twice. The time when he went into the room with the Hokages and Obito saved him from Inoki's literally atomizing ability, and all of that, he got healed during the fight of Danzo by Karin again. So it's like he was supposed to die quite a few times. I'm not saying he has plot armor or anything like that, but he was supposed to lose some of these fights, but he just had Karin, and he had a lot of help also with Jugo and Shizetsu as well being there to help with the other opponents as well for a while. But Sasuke really did take on the bulk of things by himself. But Naruto's no slouch either. Literally right after this arc, we see him going against 50% of the QB with his Sage Mode. He's able to use just everything. He's able to use his Rasen Shuriken. He's able to use his Rasengan as well, in tandem with his Naruto clones as well. You saw how many clones he was using, how many Rasengan he was using against the QB. He was pretty much handily taking on the QB. Now, we do know that he had help from Kushina, but we can say the same thing about Sasuke having help from Karin. Like, Obito literally threw Sasuke and Karin in his dimension and said, "Hail Sasuke." So it's like you could give the same thing to Naruto, the same thing to Sasuke. But with that being said, coming down to the winner of the fight, now it really depends on the situation. Like, if Naruto just showed up to the 5 Kage summit while Sasuke was rampaging through, Naruto would most likely in Sage Mode be able to beat Sasuke. But if we talking about Sasuke on the way to fight Naruto, and Naruto on the way to fight Sasuke, and Sasuke just got his Mangekyo Sharingan, Susanoo, all these things, and he's not drained from fighting Danzo, he's not drained from fighting the 5 Kage, you could also give it to Sasuke, because we do know that Sasuke was heavily fatigued after going through all those battles, even after getting healed by Karin. But also, you do have to understand that Sasuke is nearing blind as well. He's not just going to be able to fight the whole time. So on the latter end, I will give it to Naruto most times, but it's still things that you could give to Sasuke, because if Naruto ended up fighting Sasuke at that time during the ending of the 5 Kage summit when he just got done fighting Danzo, he would have definitely beat Sasuke. Even Kiba and them mentioned on it and saying that Sasuke was weakened, Naruto could have beat Sasuke. And he literally was there on the way in Sage Mode, then he arrived in just his base. So if Naruto wanted to, he could have prepared a clone, add Sage Mode on top of that, and captured Sasuke right then and there, or beat Sasuke right then and there. Because if he would have clashed with a Sage Mode Rasengan, he would have completely destroyed Sasuke's Shidori. But he really didn't do that. He wanted to taunt the Sasuke. So, and if you take it in a taijutsu type of format, we do know that Naruto would outclass him here with having all his buffs from Sage Mode, being able to not really directly hit Sasuke, but still be able to hit him like he did with the pains. His Sentry is upped as well, so he will be able to contend with Sasuke as well. Most times than not, I would give this to Naruto, but his conditions definitely for Sasuke to win. And now we're just gonna do KCM1 Naruto versus Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, because we do know that Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan Sasuke gets stronger throughout the war, but we do know that Naruto gets multiple amps on top of his KCM1, like KCM1 2, then KCM1, then KCM2 Sage Mode. So the only time where Sasuke is kind of relative to Naruto during all these KCM1 modes and stuff is KCM1. We do know that Sasuke will most likely be able to contend with this Naruto. When he arrived to the war, he was able to go in tandem with Naruto, even combo abilities as well. And we even see them kind of stop and analyze each other's abilities, like New Flames, and Sasuke looked at Naruto's chakra of being able to control the Naito. So it's kind of implied right now why this is Naruto and just KCM1. He's kind of limited to just looking at what Sasuke can do, and Sasuke is looking at what Naruto can do. So they're kind of equal right now. But obviously, when Naruto uses KCM2, it's literally a whole different ballpark. We saw what Naruto was able to do with KCM2, giving his chakra to the whole Shinobi Alliance. And even Sasuke was kind of like surprised at this, and literally Sasuke couldn't do nothing during this while it was happening, and even stood there and kind of was like, this is what Naruto can do now. It says, how far will you go? And then not only that, later literally having Sage Mode added on top of the KCM2 cloak, and Sasuke literally could do nothing and had to go get help from Juko using the curse mark with that hat sage mode into it to literally fight next to Naruto. So it's very implied that Sasuke is kind of behind Naruto right now, at least when it comes to all hacks and abilities that they can use. But again, it would definitely be a good fight, but I'm going to give it to Naruto, especially given that Sasuke came to the war. It was kind of getting stronger over time, but Naruto was coming off of literally fighting in the war for like 2 days at this point, almost a day and a half, 2 days at this point, and still was able to match with Sasuke and still being able to combat with Sasuke as well and do tandem attacks, and still had KCM2 up his sleeve and still had Sage Mode KCM2 up his sleeve. So right now Naruto is stronger than Sasuke. So now we get into the 6 paths mode of Naruto, and we get into the Rinne Sharingan version of Sasuke, basically the 6 paths amps that they both got. Now with this one, it's not really hard to say who's stronger here. It's actually kind of implied who's stronger, because we see with Naruto and Sasuke in the Final Valley fight, Sasuke literally was taking chakra from all the other Biju, bro. And then not only that, with his strongest attack with just Naruto and just his regular 6 path Sage Mode against Sasuke, was still able to pick a lash and equal Sasuke's strongest attack from taking strength from all the Biju too. Not only that, Sasuke was going with the intent to literally kill Naruto, and Naruto was just trying to subdue Sasuke and just really talk to him and get him to change his ways. And Sasuke literally hit Naruto with a point blank Chidori, and it really didn't do anything. It didn't draw no blood or nothing. It just kind of like made Naruto fly. And not only that, one of the most bigger things that I want to point out too, Naruto was kind of nerfed here also, because we saw Sasuke took the Bijus away, and Naruto didn't use none of the Bijus abilities that he got from the Sage 6 path when he allowed all the Biju to be able to give Naruto their chakra, to be able to use the boil release or all the lava style as well, and just all the abilities he was able to use with having all the Tail Beast chakra within him. But you could argue that he just didn't want to use those, because we saw that he still had all the other abilities given by the Sage 6 path, or it could be due to Sasuke literally taking the Biju, and that made Naruto not have access to their chakra. But we do know that the chakra was given inside of him, like they were sealed inside of Naruto, so we could arguably say that he still had those chakras and just didn't need to use like boil release, right? Because boil release was able to have him go against Kage and overcome Kage at some points, and all the shadow clones he was able to use there as well. We just can see Naruto was more not trying to kill Sasuke, and Sasuke was literally trying to kill Naruto and literally need Outsterner help to do it or try to do it, and he still couldn't, and he at the end of it he still stalemated with Naruto. So I'm pretty sure it's implied that Naruto here right now is stronger, but later down the road, obviously in Boruto, they're pretty much literally equals. Like it's literally shown in Boruto that they're literally equals up until Naruto gets Burn Mode, so there's no point in touch on Boruto here. But here Naruto's definitely stronger at the ending of Naruto Shippuden. But if you guys enjoyed this very long video, please drop a like on the video and subscribe as well, and comment down below anything that you were interchange as well. Do you think Naruto was stronger here and Sasuke wasn't, or do you think Sasuke soloed Naruto all the way up until they got the Sage Mode power? Whatever you think, comment down below, give me your feedback. With that being said, we out. I love y'all.